Welcome folks to another episode of The Crazy Chef. Today we're making an Italian dish called manneloni. Now a lot of you are going to say, what is manneloni? Well, it's manicotti and cannelloni combined and you get manneloni. So now let's go on with our ingredients. Here we are. Let's start with salt. Need some salt. Some pepper, black pepper, our favorite granulated garlic, and 1 onion, which we're going to use half, but 1 onion. We need some Parmesan cheese, grated of course, not whole. We're going to use some fresh basil, chopped. 1 egg, look at that folks, and that's a chicken egg, not an ostrich egg. Then we need ground beef, of course, for our cannelloni part, and the ricotta cheese for our manicotti part. So now we're going to start. Well, I forgot. Look at that, folks. The main thing. We need a shell. We need a pasta shell. Boy, it'd be difficult to go on without making it without a pasta shell. Now you can use fresh pasta. We use the dry. Make it easy for you folks. So now we're going to go and start cooking the ground beef, and we'll be back in a minute and show you how we do that. Okay folks, now we're going to get the ingredients or the fillings done. Here's a fry pan with very light oil. We're going to put in the chopped half onion in there. Ah, I love that sound of the scissoring. Nice. The basil, we're going to put in the basil now. Nice. Get that going. We're going to put in our ground beef slowly. We're going to break it up and put it in there. You're probably wondering, you got 3 hands? Yeah, you'd be surprised what my assistant has. Look at that. Break it all up in there. And we'll stir this up to get it all cooked up for you. Let's put in a little bit of salt, a little black pepper, and the garlic now. Little salt, not too much. Black pepper is good for you. And the garlic, granulated garlic folks, good for your blood pressure. Here we go. I'm going to hand over the reins to my assistant, and we'll get this cooked down, and we'll be back when it's all cooked up. Okay folks, so now as you can see we've got the ground beef and the spices that we were sauteing in a bowl, and now we're going to put our ricotta cheese. My assistant's going to come up and put 1 spoonful. Nice, look at that ricotta cheese. It's beautiful. I love ricotta cheese. And she's going to put some Parmesan in there, a little bit of Parmesan in there. Nice. That's good for you. And the 1 egg. Okay folks, let's put that 1 egg in there. Oh, look at that. I thought it might have a chicken in there. And we're going to mix that all up, get all those ingredients all flavored together folks. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm starting to smell the flavors now. Beautiful. That's the way to be. Keep mixing. Now that we got it all mixed up, we're gonna get ready to stuff, folks. Okay, folks. Now we're into the stuffing stage. Now, see, my assistant has got a stuffing bag. Puts it right in there. Squeeze that filling in there, nice and tight. Beautiful. Look at that. And we're going to lay them in a pan with a little bit of tomato at the bottom. See that? So let's do another one, show the folks how we do it. If you don't have a pastry bag, you can use just a Ziploc bag and cut the tip off, and you can use that. You can use just a spoon to stuff them, but you're going to work a little extra. So there's a couple showing you how to do it, and then we're going to continue on and do them all, and then we'll be back. Okay, folks, look at that. My lovely assistant, she filled up all these mannelonis, and they look good. Now, we're going to get the sauce. Now, before I say that, you can do any sauce you like. We're doing a tomato sauce. You can use a bechamel sauce, an Alfredo, anything you want, but we're going to get our sauces put on here afterwards because I want to show you something very, very exquisite. Now, I got a little story for you. When I was a child growing up in New York, I used to go see my grandma all the time. And one of my favorite things, we used to go to the ball game up in the Bronx, and my father would always buy us a Nathan's hot dog. One of the best in the world. You get a Nathan's hot dog, you got it made, people. But we couldn't afford to do that all the time. So my grandma, when she used to make the cannelloni or the manicotti, she used to make us an Italian pig in the blanket. Now, what is an Italian pig in the blanket? Well, I'm going to show you. Here it is. See, it's a manicotti, cannelloni, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to show you the pig in the blanket. Look at that, people. Nathan's hot dog in the pasta. And we're going to make some today, and I'm going to eat them up. You see that, folks? They fit right in there. And then we're going to bake them. So let me go and have my assistant put the sauces on. We're going to show you something special with the sauces. And then we're ready for the oven. Okay, folks, look at that. Do you know what that is? You know what we have created here for you? Look at that. Red, white, green. What does that mean to anybody? There's the Italian flag, people. The Italian flag, always number one. It's beautiful. Now you can put this in the oven, 15 minutes. If you want to use mozzarella cheese, grated, put it on top. When that cheese melts, then you take it out. You're ready to go. Now don't forget my Nathan's hot dog, people. I'm going to be selling them $1 each. If you can find me. Enjoy, and remember, as we always say, you got to put it in the oven to eat it. And we'll be back later to taste everything out. Okay, folks, here's our Nathan hot dogs. Now, we got some tomato base. Sometimes you can put ketchup at the bottom, but we got a tomato base because we used it in our manicotti cannelloni. Now, we put cheese on this. Like I told you, you could put mozzarella cheese on the other ones too. This is a telemi cheese. A little different. If you can't get it, just a regular mozzarella cheese that will work just as fine. Now remember, both of these items should be in the oven, preheated at 350. And we'll see you back here in a little while. Okay, folks, here we go. I took one out. Now remember, if you want just manicotti, just put cheese. If you want cannelloni, just put any type of meat that you like, whatever it is, beef, pork, veal. Now we're going to taste. I hope it's cooled down a little bit. Oh yeah. Looks hot. Looks hot, but we're going to taste. Ready? Here we go. Mmm. Let me tell you, that's spot on, people. And remember, cena è pronta. Dinner is ready. Everybody at the table, let's eat.